Hello my friends, my fig tree has lost most of its leaves and is now in dormancy mode, which means it's time to prune it and cut it back. This tree only gives fruit on new wood, so every year the strategy I use is I cut it back to the shape and size I want, and then I let it grow throughout the year, and then at the end of the year or at the beginning of the new season I cut it back down again. So that's what I do. Every year new wood, new fruit, cut it all back down. Next year new wood, new fruit, cut it back down. So I keep maintaining this tree in the shape that I want. Let me show you what it looks like. So this tree used to be a huge tree. I cut it back to the main trunks usually. There's a couple of trunks that are not right, but this is the way the tree grew. For example, I should never have this where one branch is lying on top of another branch. This is problematic. You know, I should actually cut this off or that off. But as I said, this tree was already established here before I came to live here. And so I've cut off all the major branches. The tree was quite tall. Sorry about the sunlight. I cut off all the main branches that led the tree up. The canopy was too high for us to reach the fruit. So look, it's still got fruit from last season. So it's got the odd leaf here, and if you look at the tops, they've lost all the leaves. These branches are nice and flexible. So as I was saying, where can I show you a nice example? Over here, you can see the grey wood here is the old wood, and the new wood is where the figs grow, and it's a different color. It's a lighter brown. So all over the tree, this is old wood, and this whole one here is new wood, and this was full of figs, and it's again beginning to sprout. Again, this one that went straight up is new wood, but because this tree is quite flexible, I can bend this down to pick the fruit. It's not a major problem. And so I am going to cut all this down. Everything that you see pointing up is going to go. All the new wood shootings like this, and like this are all going to go back to the original old wood. And then I'm going to wait for it to grow again next year. Here's another example. All these are new wood. That's old wood, new wood, and so on. So the fig tree is nice because it is shaped in a way that it fits this corner here, apart from the crossing branches here. I'm not going to do anything about that. I get about 8 to 9 kilos of figs from this tree every year, which equates to about 18 to 25 jars of jam, which we make every year, and it lasts us the entire season. We even have enough to share with our neighbors. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to cut it down, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Done. So the tree's done. The tree's done now. Back to the same shape I had at the beginning of last season. Okay, let's have a look at the job a little bit more closely. So you can see where I've cut back just at the beginning of the new wood over here. So it's none of the branches are maybe I should fix this a little bit more, take one of these out because they are threatening to cross over here. the others are nicely spread out. I've got no branches growing here because there's a wall here, so there's nothing that comes out here, but that's okay. The ones I had here were very, very small, so I've cut them back. From the top, just the ends that will grow again. All this you see is old wood. I can hear a motorbike. So from this side, whoa, got sunny there. Flat top again. These are going to grow out. I've left a small one here, cut at the end, just underneath the bud, so that this bud can grow out this way. I'm trying to grow another branch this way. So this wood is last year's wood, and it may still give fruit next year. I don't think so, but so I want a new branch to grow out here, and eventually it'll become a bigger branch. But that's what it looks like. I do this every year. All the small ones I get rid of, and it works wonderfully well. I had a side branch here which I don't want to keep. So that's the theory, and that's how it works with my fig tree. It looks terrible, doesn't it? But it will grow back into a beautiful tree, and it will be full of fruit like it was this year. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned something. If you did, press the like, click subscribe, and ring the bell button so that you can see new videos when they come out. Bye.